Hello and welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl. My name's Doomcutie and I'm your host, and with me we have our lovely panel, Ellie.
Hello, hello.
And Shaye.
What up, everyone?
And our first guest for 2024, Tijka. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, you, darling. Hello.
Thank you for
COAGG.
having me.
Oh, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I was bopping to that intro. I was.
Oh, thank you.
Dancing. Yes,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Vibe.
Every week, I can't contain my shoulders.
Every
week.
Yeah, you are really.
Okay, so that wasn't just me. All right, nice.
Okay,
Just
so
vibing like, oh yeah.
I would really love the podcast to have its own song. So if anyone knows anyone, or if you are a person who does that kind of thing, get around it, gamers, because
Yeah.
I think that would be really cute and amazing. Different setup today. It's hump day, thank goodness, and it's all downhill from here until the end of the week. But we'll start with our amazing guest. Tijka, what have you been up to this past week? What have you been playing? What are you doing, babe? Tell us.
So this last week, I have been well into playing Skull and Bones.
This week?
Just this week. For a lot of weeks. For a lot of weeks. But this
including
week, that's the only
in
game
Singapore,
I've played.
on a pirate ship. Just
living me best pirate life.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but I actually haven't played any other games if you don't count Solitaire. Because I did play some Solitaire. But yeah,
I know you exist on Solitaire. I know that is your fuel for life.
Yeah, so you actually know I play that. It's like my rest.
Your relaxation game. I was just going to let people know that Shaye and Tijka have been friends for
wow, a couple now actually.
I think we're going on 2 years.
2.
Yeah,
we'll have to find our friendiversary.
I was just thinking that friendiversary.
I just don't know when it is.
I mean,
my camera's gone. That's great.
Dude, come back. Miss you.
It's okay. I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay.
Acceptable.
we can draw a picture and we can stick it there. Yeah.
So Tijka, am I out of warranty now?
No, absolutely not.
No?
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime? Oh, champion. Love it.
Yeah,
no, it's
lifetime
cool,
warranty.
I'll break one day and you'll be like, sorry, I require a new small gremlin, a little raccoon, and they may just actually send you a raccoon and be the upgraded version.
An actual one. Fluffier.
You need a rabies shot, so be careful with a raccoon.
No, the rabies is a function. It's not a bug, it's a function. So it's a positive addition, right? You send it after your enemies. And you're like, I need some solutions, and I feel like this one can't be traced back to me. What are you going to do? She's a raccoon.
They'll never know. Never know. But there needs to be, is there a game where you can attack your enemies with rabies?
We should make that. We should develop that because that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, also, fun fact about raccoons is a lot of them also have rat lung worm. They're called rat lung worms. Yeah, and that's why they can be really dangerous for humans. So that's your fun fact.
This is what happens when I leave.
You've got a few seconds and we're on raccoons and rabies again, I swear.
Yes.
I warned you.
We need adult supervision.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yes. And who says raccoon?
Raccoon. That's cute. Raccoon.
It's raccoon.
I mean, raccoon is also a way of saying
Leviosa.
Not Leviosa.
All right.
Potato.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your news with us today, Tijka. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Shaye, what have you been up to this past week? What have you been playing?
Well, like as I mentioned before, went to Masters today, had a full group of women for Masters. That was sick. But what I've been playing, Oh, so proud. But yeah, no, for what I've been playing, I may or may not have sacrificed my mental health again and played some more League of Legos.
Nice.
I love
Love
this.
that.
You're going to think this is peak, right? So obviously, in streaming, you come across some very unpleasant people, and for the most part, you just ban them, you move on, not a stress. And honestly, you forget, because why wouldn't you forget? These people found me in game, remembered how to get back to my stream. Now, keep in mind, my league name and my stream name are not the same, so they had to actually remember my stream that they have been blocked from. They got back and stream sniped my game. That's how. And they were in chat the whole time, and they lost.
Oh. Go, Shaye, go.
Lost. I was like, and I was on a lose streak too. Okay, so like there was no excuse. Okay, I just sorry, it was just a highlight of my week. I was like, how do you stream snipe and lose, my man? I'm so sorry.
Isn't that like perfect though? Isn't that like sweet justice? It's like, this is what you get. Like, karma is my boyfriend. Like, sit down. Like,
oh
come
my
on.
God. I was concerned at first, because like, wow, they're doing so well, and I think I know those names. Why do I remember those? And then they said a few things in chat, and I'm like, oh, I see why. Yeah, okay. Okay.
So had they previously come into your stream and you had or like on your chat and you had banned them for inappropriate behavior?
Yeah, so I had found them in game previously. Like, they were just in a team, and they were incredibly toxic in the game.
Okay.
Like, I think they were pulling out the sexism card, you know, all the fun stuff. And then they followed me back to my stream to continue that behavior. And I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you have something that says like TTV or Twitch or something that they knew?
But I put my link in before the game starts, just for like my team, and then I put it in afterwards, because sometimes I find some really nice people and I want to be friends with them. And then sometimes I find, you know,
that's really nice.
Yeah.
But
I always look up that.
You don't let them spoil your fun, though. It sounds like you're like,
no, it was a giggle. Like, I had a chuckle and a half.
Good.
Well, I'm glad you could react that way. It's fantastic to see, because some people really lean into that, and then, don't feed the trolls, guys. Don't feed the trolls.
No, I will not give them the satisfaction. Not to mention, I'm so touched that they remembered me and they decided to add to my view account. Like, okay.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for adding, boosting the algorithm for me. Love that.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean,
how was your week, Ellie?
I've been still battling my 90s Lara, but I'll have you know,
you didn't give up.
thankfully, I've got a hang of her now, and we're swinging on chandeliers, we're unaliving tigers, we're swimming, we're having a good time. So I finally. Sorry about it. I'm finally having a really good time with it, and it was a massive learning curve. My review is going to be coming out this week, just basically saying learning curve. Don't think you're getting on this game and relaxing. You got to work for it. But once you've been, this probably sounds awful, but once you've been playing it for a couple of hours, you really get into that groove, and it's much like any other game. But I'm not used to, sounds so privileged and modern, but I'm not used to manually saving. And so I originally got rid of all of my hard work, and then I had to get back there, and I saved like my life depended on it. If I knew I was going to stuff up a jump that I had to climb back to, saving it. If I knew I was meeting a thug, saving it. Like, I was not shy with that save button. So but I'm glad I finally got the hang of it, and that's all that matters. So I'm very, very happy this week.
good.
I think whenever you find lots of like health, ammo, resources, that kind of thing, if it's all in one place and like the music starts to change, that is when a boss is coming. All right, so just save then.
Save.
Okay? Like, oh my God.
The stress save. Yeah,
that was me before I went into gym battles in Pokemon, and then I'd win against like one person. I'm like, oh, save.
Save. But then in some games, it's shamed upon, like with Baldur's Gate. In Baldur's Gate, if you like save before you start a fight, and then you can like restart the fight and change if it doesn't like turn out in your in your favor. So yeah, people don't like that.
Oh,
People
no,
can
it's
fight
just
me.
smart playing. Yeah, it's just smart playing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Using it
think.
to your advantage.
Called
Yeah.
tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Honestly, like we said, as long as you are having a good time, that is all that matters. Because
Exactly.
you should never yuck someone's yum.
Ooh.
True.
That saying
Yeah.
always makes me think of vomit, and I just can't.
Oh,
Oh no.
It does.
how does it make you feel? What? Because of yuck?
Like yak.
I don't think you want me to explain this on. I hope everyone's got a strong tummy.
I don't know. No,
I remember.
Don't explain it.
Don't explain it. Okay, that's fine.
Don't explain it.
That's fine. No explanation.
How-
Just that's what it makes me think of. Thank you.
How about you, Doom? How's your week been? What have you been
Thank
playing?
Thank
Oh,
you for
get away.
asking.
Yak.
So the game that I really wanted to finish at the beginning of this year was Metroid on Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I've been playing that. That's been really fun.
Nice.
And I'm preparing my body, and my daughter is also preparing her body for the launch of a Princess Peach game. So
Oh,
Mm.
yes.
Mhm.
You need some quick
wait.
grab snacks and some
Uh-huh.
water bottles.
The
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm,
Maybe have
mhm.
some fruit, but like chopped up fruit already. You know,
Hydrolyte in the water. There's no time for normal water. Hydrolyte.
the ice blocks. Yeah, the
Ooh.
hydrolyte ice blocks. Yeah.
Is
They're
it
so good at this.
Metroid Dread or the OG Metroid on Switch Online? It is the OG one. Exciting times. Yeah. And outside of that, I am very proud of my Minecraft education coding class because they are kicking goals. They are doing amazing. We are using make code bricks to code our little agents, and we learned to move our agent up today. Oh, so
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So and yes, love that. It's all about and I've just introduced the language to them, so it's all about sequencing and all of that. So the kids just I had one little boy come up to me and he was like, "Miss, thank you so much for teaching us Minecraft." And I was like,
Oh,
Sweet.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Whatever. Go away.
little future
Fighting.
gamers.
Like, whatever. Shut up.
Oh, no, that's
Aw.
nice though. It just makes it even more special, what you're doing. You
Yeah.
love it, and then seeing others love it as well. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
nice.
How old are the kids you teach, Doom? Sorry, I haven't asked.
Oh, well, the school that I work at, we have kindergarten to year 10. So,
cool.
and I teach science from year 2 to year 10, and then I teach digital technology to year 1s and the 4-5 class. So,
Damn, so they're quite little.
It's yeah,
oh yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah.
all different year levels.
I've taught up to 3 subjects before, sometimes 4. Because that's just how it is. Most people know that I live rurally, so the teachers have to have many skills. So
Multi-teach.
exactly. There's a question in the chat. Did you manage to get them to stop changing the game using the cheat menu thingy? So the settings within Minecraft Education are pretty strict, and I have control over everything. So the only thing that I found is that some of my cheeky little monkeys last week decided that they were going to go in and change the game mode. So from survival to creative. And in creative, you can just spawn whatever you want. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. If you'd like to do boring worksheets, we can do that. I can teach you coding like that. But no, this is not happening. So, yeah, and no one did it this week.
Okay. They're like,
So-
no, please, no worksheets.
Please no. And well, I'm trying to like not bribe them, but I hold on, someone I'm reading in the chat as well. Creative is the best. My server has separate worlds for creative versus survival. It's good fun. Yes, creative is good if we're all together, and I can limit kind of what they can do, and I can spawn on them. I can like see what they're doing. It's really, really cool.
I'd like to point out here that we've got a comment saying, just hit him with the "it's your lunchtime." I didn't need to be taken back to that period of my life, sir or ma'am.
I'll wait.
Okay. Oh God, no! Don't you, Doom? You don't do the clappy thing, do you?
What clappy thing?
I'm not doing it. No, no! Oh God, no!
No.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
I don't want to be here anymore. It's upset to me.
we didn't have that.
Really?
We just had the silent stare. Like, I'll wait.
love that.
Like the teacher was like, I'll wait. We were like, okay.
I was way too gossipy for that.
Okay.
I did not pay attention.
With the little kids, they like waterfall. Shh, and that's what they do. Yeah,
That's cute.
and
Okay.
then
I'd listen to that.
the older primaries, we do flat tire, and they go shh.
Oh, so they shush themselves. There
Yeah.
you go. That's a hack.
Yeah.
No claps. No claps, but there
Okay.
is usually a hand movement or hand gesture for it, or I do like hands on heads, hands on shoulders,
Yeah.
hands on chins.
I love the
Hands on
stark
ears.
difference in our teaching because obviously, like, you know, you handle children and you know they get rowdy sometimes. It happens.
Shaye,
I
please
handle
do that in
adults.
your classes.
Oh no!
Oh my
No.
God.
I go
Oh, I
full
teach high
Australian. I go full Australian. I'm like, oi! And that works really well because please keep in mind, I'm 163 centimeters and I look like this. And I'm up the front looking real little, and everyone's like, da, 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 da. I'm like, oi! And they're like, what was that? And I'm like,
No,
okay,
you
cool,
know
I'm
what
really
you-
glad.
Jump scare.
Adults, like, yeah.
I'm really glad we can move on now, everybody.
One thing that you can do with adults, and most adults will know, is you just stand and you just raise your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh, yes.
they're like, why are you raising your hand? And it's like, oh, and it's a really,
stop.
really subtle way of doing it.
Oh.
With the high schoolers, I just go 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, no.
1.
2, 1.
But this is actually it's a practice of high impact explicit instruction. So it's when students have it's a way of encouraging non-optional, like they can't get out of participating. They have to listen at that point. So yeah, it's
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Techniques.
Okay.
Yes. Good times teaching. Anyway, yes. What I was going to say is I've tried to bribe them with, got these badges made on, I can't remember, and they're little like pixelated Minecraft things.
I would
Yeah,
like to be
that's cool.
bribed.
Yeah.
So each lesson I've been because I only see them once a week for 80 minutes. So I select 2 students every week to give them 2.
Ah, collectibles. It's smart. Gamers love that.
Yeah.
Future gamers.
Exactly.
Is it like scouts, like where you gotta like achieve
Oh,
a certain
get a
thing to get
badge?
like a specific badge?
Well, I wish I had enough because they were actually quite expensive because I ordered them from the US. There's 3 types. So
Okay.
there's one of redstone, there's the agent, and then there's a cube, and it's like it's got a pattern of like the world, the earth on it.
That's cute.
Yes, I don't have them here because they're at school, but maybe I'll bring them next week, or I'll post a photo.
We need a podcast show and tell.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That would be
Usually-
cool.
Speaking of show and tells, that is an incredible segue because Ellie is going to. Did you bring your news?
I know. Literally, just as you said that, I was like, "Do you know what I forgot?"
Oh no!
I
You know what?
forgot my
I'll find.
magazine.
I'll find one online. Okay,
You
I'll
should
I'll
do that.
find.
Mhm.
I'll find from
I'm
Dolly.
actually. Yeah, that's a great idea because finally
Tell
you
us
said
the
that. I literally
story.
was like, the
Tell
story.
us the story. What happened? How did
What
you forget?
happened? Of just
Did
forgetting in general.
Did your mum just not want to
Brain
give up the magazines? Was she like, no, sorry, they're mine now?
Yes.
You're
Well,
like,
catching up
okay.
anyone from last week, I admitted that I have a milk crate. So, the big plastic crates full of Dolly magazines because I used to collect them and I absolutely loved reading them. They were absolutely amazing. And we were talking last week about there's heaps of quizzes in that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll bring them next week. My mum has been like begging me for like a decade to please get these magazines out of my house. And I was like, oh my God, today's your lucky day. But it wasn't. I lied because I forgot. I've been playing too much Lara OG. So that's definitely a mission that I'm actually going to have to do this weekend and bring us a quiz because those things, especially from 2009, they hit. They absolutely hit.
You'd follow down and
the yes and no ones. Yeah, they just like what sort of girly gamer are you or whatever. That they have.
Based your whole life off of it. Like, this is me.
It was totally our personality, and we all know for a fact that they were so generic, but we just had to know what sort of high schooler are you? Am I preppy? Am I a jock? Like, you just
I've got the best one.
Oh no.
I've got a great one. Oh my goodness. Okay. How gaming over. Gamer has failed side quests. To be fair, I don't know how many side quests Ellie goes on. So, she
we talking real life, we talking in game because the distraction gene is real on both.
It carries over.
How do I'm just trying to figure this out, chat. Give me one moment. There is a way to
I'll get it up right here or over there
without it going over the top of us.
So in the meantime, Tijka,
hello.
Good man. Let me ask you some generic. Oh my gosh, she's gone.
Nope, you ask nothing.
Oh, that's very good. I'll just never ask a question again. That's my bad. How foolish of me. I was going to ask you some fun questions about streaming.
You know what? I was going to ask you something actually, which I will try and do at the same time as fixing settings.
I'm ready.
First of all, it's the Doom Show. I'm sorry. This is the most unhinged episode ever, and
it's like, get out my way. That's good because that's how I live my life and my streaming life. So it works.
Okay, Tijka, why don't you introduce yourself to the chat because some people might not know who you are. Tell them a little bit about what you do, what your passions are, and some of your goals for 2024.
Amazing. Well, hello, I'm Tijka. If you say Tijka, totally fine. I'll say hello, what's up? I am primarily a Just Dance streamer. So that's how I began my journey on Twitch. I love dancing. Before Twitch, I was a dancer. So the segue into having dancing and gaming just became like ultimate passion and hobby for myself. So it's been awesome. Have been recently falling in love with Skull and Bones, as we talked about at the beginning of stream. It's newly released, but I finally found a sit-down game that I completely love and can enjoy while I'm healing from all the dancing. Because if I dance every day, I'll get way too sore. So it's good to have another game that I just gives me good soul vibes as well. So yeah, that's what I do. Recently moved to Melbourne from Western Australia. I know. This is why I left you all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. WA is beautiful. I want to retire in WA. It's gorgeous. But yeah, just wanting to get more involved in the conventions and all of the events that Melbourne has. And it's already been so amazing. I'll walk down the street and there'll be a drone show or just some sort of water feature. And I'm like, oh my God, we never get this in Perth. So I've just been starting to set up. And this is so far, I have this. And he's the nanos, they're holding on for dear life. But this is my setup so far. just a blank room.
You know what? They're doing their best, and we really love that.
They're really
I
trying.
love that for them.
There was a picture, but it fell down, and I was like, oh,
It's staying there
gone.
now.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
Do you
this
have
week.
a favorite Just Dance game? Because I understand that they release one every year, or do they release 2 every year?
They release
One?
one every year, which will be the base game of about 40 to 50 songs. And then throughout the year, they'll release 2 to 3 songs every season. So we'll get new ones so we can keep our learning up. Yeah, so there's a lot of songs to learn every single year. And there's also the online subscription where you can get the backlog of the rest of the songs. So you've always got hundreds to dance to and like go back and relearn. So yeah, it keeps the brain going, which is great.
Yeah,
Lots to
would.
learn, but yeah.
And do you have a favorite song that has your favorite choreography or just a favorite beat in general?
So it changes every day. Depending on the mood. Like I really fell in love with, it's called Boom Boom Tum Tum from 2019. It's very like hip hoppy. Yeah, boom boom tum tum. And the background is just reminds me of like 90s. So it's just got like patterns and stuff. And I'm like, oh, nostalgia. But yeah, anything. I love them all too much. There's not one that I like completely hate. Like I even like Rasputin. I'm sorry, Just Dancers. I like Rasputin.
I like that song. It's a fun song.
It's fun. It's hard. Like
I imagine, the knee strength. I hope your cartilage is in good shape because
not
getting down there. Oh boy,
so far so
good
good.
For your cartilage.
Yeah, hasn't gone yet, but like we can 3D print new knees these days, right? I could just get a new one.
Like close enough, really, if you think about it. And I mean, who needs knees anyway? What have they ever actually done for you?
Yeah,
apart from clicking clack when we bend down.
Yeah, exactly. Alerting my enemies that I am near. Okay.
Freezing when we try to get up and causing pain. No worries, easy.
Yes.
But yeah. But no, you just gotta keep on stretching. So that's another added thing. Like I love stretching anyways. But before and after a stream, especially Just Dancing, just make sure you stretch. Otherwise, if you sit down and eat straight away, you are not getting back up and you'll be sore for 3 days.
That lactic acid build up.
Yeah.
So do you stream every day or have you got like a more of a regular schedule?
So before I moved, it was about 4 times a week. And then since the move, I've only been able to come back about once a week, but I've only been here about 5 or 6 weeks. So I pretty much just like one day decided to just leave and just started over here. So yeah, just been slowly getting back into it, but I do want to get back to the spot of being 4 times a week. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Do people dance with you at home? Like, do you think that they're grooving or?
They do. It's so wholesome. It makes me so mushy. But yeah, I'll have community members be like, okay, wait, I'm putting this song on as well and we can dance. And like, they'll tell me their score. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's so
I love
nice.
seeing the chat go wild. Everyone's in there with the dancing Tijka memes. Like any dance emote from anybody else's stream is in there as well. So it's just people going mental in the chat, having a good dance. I love it.
Just partying and having fun. And just like the Just Dance community is so wholesome and supportive. So like we encourage emotes from everyone's stream. Like if they have a dance emote, spam. Like Twitch doesn't like spam, but in a Just Dance stream, when the streamer is dancing, we want the dance spam. It's like a party.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't complain when there's a party on Twitch. I'll say that much.
Party. Yeah. Just need some more party lights. Like,
wowzers. That color scheme.
Oh, look at this. This is great.
The color scheme and the font. Yeah, man. It's taking me back.
Material.
Okay.
What makes you BFF material?
What makes you BFF material? Find out what your besties love about you.
It's my ability to pass on rabies.
Hey. I love it. I love a bit of rabies in the morning.
There you go. It's such
why
a unique
we're
talent.
friends.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not because of streaming or games. Rabies.
Yeah. All right, settle down. Quieten down, or I'll have to do a clapping thing. Okay.
Oh god.
So this is actually from Total Girl magazine. Total Girl magazine. The reason.
Total Girl. Wow.
Yeah, Total Girl. So the reason why this is a thing for this episode is because last week we were talking about how, like, women in gaming, we've been gaming since this is gaming.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't seem like a game, but it is. So yeah, we thought we'd bring along one this week, and we can do it. It does have American spelling, and it's very blurry. So I'm trying to lean in. Okay. So we're starting off with your mum lets you host a sleepover. You make sure to bake cookies beforehand or set up your games and crafts for everyone.
Games and crafts. 100%.
Games and crafts.
I have a weakness for baked goods. I was the person where if you came over, I'd made Mars bar cupcakes and shit.
No way.
We all want to be Shaye's friend.
Yeah. Take me back.
Tika, you can't eat gluten.
I could then.
I don't want to poison you.
All right, do majority rules. So go with
majority.
Crafts.
Yep.
Okay. Crafts and games. Okay. In your group of friends, you're the girl who is good at solving big problems or is always cheering on all your BFFs.
Both.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're all delulu enough to think we can solve stuff.
Yeah, we go.
I'm always cheering people on, even if I don't know what they're doing, if I don't understand their career or anything like that. By the way, you can go either way. We all don't have to be unanimous, surely.
I reckon
we're a single
Just,
entity.
just for we are one. But I agree also. I'm happy if you're happy. If someone is passionate about something, I'll be there cheering you on. I'm
Absolutely.
like, hell yeah, you go. I know nothing about that car, but you love it, so I
love
it.
that for you.
It's red and it goes brum, and you're very happy, so let's do it.
Yeah.
No, I think
All right.
People.
We'll go that one.
We're supportive girlies. What can we say?
Yeah.
If you got a BFF award, it'd be for being
Absolutely.
the world's best secret keeper or always having your friends back.
Friends back.
Secret keeper. I know the and I don't tell a soul if I'm not allowed to. I'm very good at secrets.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping secrets.
The secrets.
Yeah.
I mean, my mind automatically went to what if the secret was dangerous? As in, if it was a secret that someone should know for safety and stuff. I don't know why. That's just where my brain went. I was like, if someone told me something and it was to do with safety of themselves or someone else, I would dob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and I don't know why my brain went there
these days.
You were like, you can't be black and white. I got to know.
Yeah, I was like, what is the secret?
I'm
just thinking way too much.
Having your friends back's right. So obviously, we're very encouraging. We're supportive. We love it. And we're going to support you all the way to getting your petty revenge. I will be there for you. I'll make the cup of tea as we bury the body. I don't mind. I will have your back.
I will support you even if you're a delusional, girlfriend. I am there.
I'll support you to a therapist, but I will support you.
Okay, let's go with having our friends' backs.
Yeah,
we will help you bury a body, apparently. Or Shaye will, anyway.
I got you.
That's
Bring the
the illegal stuff I was talking about. Now it's become one of those secrets that I'm dobbing.
What? No, I don't know where we buried it. It doesn't matter.
I don't even remember.
Exactly.
I have a terrible memory. That's how supportive I am. I'll just forget all the bad stuff you've done.
Yeah, I can't tell you secrets if I don't remember them. Problem solved.
So true.
Okay.
Oh no.
If your bestie is feeling blue, what do you do? I'd give her a pep talk to lift her spirits or give her a huge hug.
Pep talk.
I'm not everyone likes hugs.
Yeah.
And not sometimes you can't,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do break ribs with hugs. And people seem to find that quite comforting.
It's like the stimulation thing. It's like the nervous system. It's meant to be good for your nervous system to constrict yourself.
Yeah, because you're stressing out and someone just comes along I got you. You're together. You're fine.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Your fight or flight is lying to you.
I think the other one, the pep talk one, but also after the pep talk, you give them a hug if they want.
Yes,
If
And
they want.
if it calls for it, yeah.
Pep talk is not optional, but hug is.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
makes
Okay.
sense. So apparently we give great advice. So that is our
Nice.
results. That's what makes us at Confessions of a Gamer Girl BFF material. Friends love that you're their go-to girl for words of wisdom. No matter what your bestie is dealing with, you know just what to say to lift her mood. She can talk to you about anything.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
You heard it
Which
here first, everybody.
welcome.
All the advice I've given thus far, it's correct and perfect. That's why you come here. Enjoy.
Correct and perfect.
I wish you the best of luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Every part. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like those quizzes, you start thinking like too hard into them, and that's why you wanted to know
Yes.
about them. That's why Ellie collected all of the magazines.
That is
It's
why.
also a
That's
really
the
good like reflection tool. Because like obviously
Yeah.
they're silly, but then it's like you
Mhm.
think about it, and if you've never backed up your friend or never cheered on your friend, you're gonna go straight away. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's a
Yeah.
that's a boo boo.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I feel like it's a good reflection tool as well.
I
That's
agree wholeheartedly.
Mm.
So not only have we been gamer girls for that long, we've also been mindfulness girlies since then. So all I'm saying is, you know, you might have knocked them or you look back and you think it's cringe, but I think it was one of the best things about magazines back in the day. And there's not enough of them. Yeah. I'm going to share that over on our Twitter if you guys want to take our BFF quiz, and hopefully you'll post what you got in the comments, and love to see it.
I wish I could edit it. I wish I could edit it and just put on like a little additional string of just like cursed things. I'll get that.
Maybe you can make a cursed one. What are you a spooky
Yes.
gal? How do
yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
Yeah. What type of spooky? There's different spooky.
Yeah. Oh,
Your
true.
gargoyles.
No, like Wednesday.
Witches.
Yeah, but like, are you a Wednesday Addams or are you like a Freddy? You know, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Are you the subtle, quiet destroyer, or are you the loud one that'll haunt your dreams? Like
Exactly.
Okay.
It's different styles.
Always the latter.
What kind of spooky gal are you?
Yeah. Are you the fun little ghost that is just lost and doesn't know what's happening? I don't know.
Oh,
You got to find out.
Chaos
sounds
always.
cute.
Yeah,
Chaos. Ellie's here for chaos.
I love this comment in the chat. I can tell you I got stuck at question 1 and I'm not a BFF. Well, that's the reflection, you know?
It's reflection time.
It is.
But I mean, next thing, do you want to be a BFF? Like,
Yeah. You don't
it's
have
not
to have a best friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
you
people
could
do,
be a
some people
loner in
don't.
the graveyard and be spooky.
Hey, that kind of spooky.
Like a gargoyle. Like me.
Oh my goodness. We've video game podcast.
We play games.
We did.
Yeah.
We did play.
Yeah,
That was the game,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Well, a quick point on that actually,
Yes.
relating to games. So obviously we just went through and we read a bunch of text and we chose an outcome. There's games that do that. Those are text-based adventures. And they are some of the earliest games, like digital games that we have. They had them in book form, of course, and you could choose your own adventure that way. But, you know, we have them in text-based stuff now, dating sims, that's all that is. Some really, really just like wonderful text-based adventures that you really get into and you learn the characters and that kind of thing. So despite the fact that it does come on a different platform and a different medium, it is still a text-based adventure.
Yeah. And that's where it's originated from. Like that's how it began, and then it became a virtual game. It became what we see on our screens now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my favorite set of games. Is they're all choose your own adventure games, like all of the Dark Pictures anthology. That's all you do is, basically just pick which way you lose your crew.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it's survival, but is it though? Is it?
It's
And
a loose time.
Yeah, and I actually quite love that because I'm sure all you ladies get the same question, but I get questions from people being like, if you're not a confident gamer, which means you can't look around and aim at the same time, what games should I play? And that is some of the most frequent conversations that I have, and the most common answer I give is those sorts of decision-based games. So I always pick Until Dawn because it's just my favorite game ever. But the fact that your action is just choosing where you want the story to go, and your decision to create this linear narrative that not every single gamer that has played that game gets. So you get to share your own special adventure, which is quite beautiful when you're a new gamer, but it's really low pressure because all you're doing is picking, left and right. Like, you don't really have to aim, you don't really have to run, you're not doing those conventionally pressure filled games. You're doing something more relaxed. And I think that that's it's still considered like quite an intense game, but not in the traditional form of point and shoots or adventure games where you're running and climbing and grappling. It's more keep your friends alive, and that in itself is stressful.
Yeah, it is. It's just a different genre, and
Yeah,
that's fine. There are so many genres, and it's the story-based games. Absolutely love.
Get so into them, and you can just play over and over and over again, and it's so different every single time. And like we have in the chat, there's the remaster. There's also the movie, which it's very touch and go with film and video games, as we've discussed prior. But the remaster for me, like I said, is my favorite game, is something that I'm so excited for because they're adding little tidbits that's not necessarily taking away from the original. It's adding on top of. And it's also utilizing modern technology to bring it into the modern world. That's nothing like, not hectic like Lara Croft's back in the day, but it's something more that revives the game, keeps it fresh, keeps it cool, keeps it young, if you will. And it gets more people into it. And I can't wait for that, because I just want to hear everyone who can save people and everyone who is like me and kills everyone. My bad.
Yeah.
Destroys everyone. Whoops.
Whoops.
Nice.
She says evilly. Apparently Witcher 3 is a decision-based game. So, and Dishonored.
Dishonored is, yeah.
Okay.
And Mass Effect and Fallout, decision-based games. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nice.
Love that. Okay, Shaye, what have you brought us this week to chat about?
I brought us Tijka. Yeah.
Well,
hello.
Yes, I know you did. Was there anything in gaming news this week that spoke to you?
Gaming news this week. Not really, in all honesty. I'm not going to lie. I haven't kept up with it. So for me personally...
Well, I have
personally... Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Would you like to go?
That's cheating. What's cheating?
Oh, okay. I was literally just going to ask Tijka about her process for streaming. Like, that's really what I'm interested in.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not quite news. Well, I mean, I think it's news, but
I'm the cheating. I'm the news that's cheating.
I brought show and tell. I brought a Tijka. So yeah. Tijka, quick, just hands. Just hands.
Shaye, you're introducing some new kind of formalities around the show.
Am I?
We might have to talk about this later because that doesn't. I'm kidding. This week, I have seen a lot of people in the streaming community. They have been especially in the ANZ community, they have been incredibly disappointed with how Twitch ANZ marketing has been handled. And obviously recently, we spoke about this on a previous podcast with all the layoffs, and a couple of creators have been speaking out about it. And some people were talking about how they've let the Twitch grassroots, what's happening with that. Haven't heard anything.
Right. I've been wondering about that because I myself applied for it. Nothing. Haven't heard zip. And I was very intrigued about that, considering a lot of people get really excited about such an awesome program. And for those who don't know, essentially, Grassroots is a program for smaller streamers to get time on the Twitch main page. When you log onto Twitch and you see all the little streamers at the top, Twitch ANZ pops up Australian and New Zealand creators. You can apply for it. People can vote for you. And that ended, 2 months ago now?
It was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll give it to them. They never specified when they were going to announce something. But you would think, I think it was like January 8 where it ended. You would think within January, at the very, very least, there would be some communication on it. And there hasn't been zip.
I would have loved anything. Just like, hey guys, thanks so much for applying. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Because it's obviously a big job. They've got to go through a lot. But no, it's really disheartening. I applied for this one as well. And the last one, actually. And it can be really difficult, both for grassroots, but also even some of the conventions I apply for, to just not know. And some of the conventions don't go back to you until a week or so beforehand. And I don't know about you guys, I have to fly into state. That's not happening a week beforehand.
Hello, Perth. Why do you think she moved to Melbourne?
Exactly. No, Tika's got the right idea. We're all moving in with Tika. But same for the grassroots, you've got to prep for that kind of thing. That's going to be a week on the front page. You want to make sure you've got content. You want to make sure that you are free for that week from work commitments, any sort of appointments. You need that warning.
The prep time. Yeah. And was Grassroots where you could put in nominations for streamers, you thought? Yeah. So I loved being like, so if I saw anyone be like, oh, nominate me for Grassroots, I was like, absolutely. Like, I want to help hype. Yeah. And it was really nice just to be able to do that for others.
Yeah. They're actually, I did want to share the actual update that there is on this, because I know some of you might not have.
Yeah, I might not up to date
anything. So I will put the link in the chat. You can find it there, but I'll just read it. So this is a response to a person on Twitter named Just Shads. And he made a tweet saying, "We just want a Twitch ANZ that tastes like real milk. I mean Twitch." So many changes are happening down here, and it feels like it's making it harder for creators in this part of the world. RIP to Grassroots Creative Week, LGBTQIA Week, NAIDOC Week, and so much more. Broken heart emoji. And then someone by the name of Lewis Mitchell is the APAC content director for Twitch. APAC is the agency in which Twitch's communications is going through now. And he says, "Hi there, appreciate the frustrations, so wanted to clear up a few things. Number one, the ANZ Partnerships team is now the EAPAC team, EPAC, as we are servicing English-speaking Twitch-based partners based in our time zone, not just based in ANZ as it used to be. We are working with HQ to find new ways for certain programs to continue. We also work out what they will look like, but keep the heart of the program. Example, initial graphics for these programs were hot garbage. I made them myself." I don't know what he meant by that.
I thought that meant, does that mean like they were good? But hot
garbage? No, they were bad. They were
bad.
They were famously flaming bad. Yeah. It's like when I call myself hot garbage at League. It's not a compliment.
You have to teach me the terms. Hot garbage.
Garbage, but on fire.
Yeah, I was like, does it mean it's good?
And it's
extra bad. Extra bad.
Okay.
This round of Grassroots is still going ahead. We are just working out the work streams as to the selection process and how to announce this to the community going forward. The TLDR of all this, I don't know what that means.
Too long, did not
read. Oh, was it long or was it lazy?
I mean, both too long, didn't read. Both work, yeah.
Too long, didn't read. I thought it was like too lazy, didn't read. Like, I didn't read that because I'm too lazy. Give me a summary.
We don't want to pick up work streams with less local bodies to execute just because of good intentions. Long term, that will lead to burnout and lower quality programs. So we need to be sure we're capable of following through at the expected levels.
I mean, I won't lie, they've kind of dropped the ball on that, because as soon as that sort of thing, because my understanding was the nominations ended, and then they were probably going to be monitoring a lot of these accounts that got nominated. And so I was putting my best foot forward with my content and like pushing myself, because I'm like, they've probably got an eye on my account, making sure that everything goes well. And then, you know, you get to a point, it's not always fatigue, but it can be fatigue. I ran into a busy point in my life. So I haven't been able to keep up with what I was doing. And I purposely put it aside for after Grassroots had closed. And so now it's like, well, okay, so when are you going to be, we should at least be told when we're getting scrutinized over our content, because like you were saying, Shaye, like, if I know someone's having a look or, you know, trying to achieve something with my account, aka maybe getting me the position at Grassroots, I want to put my best foot forward and I want to show off. And with Twitch, where it only holds your streams for 2 weeks, there's really not much room for you to either make error or be sick one week. Like, you really have to be on top of things. So I think that kind of like is really disheartening, because it's like, okay, so I've just got this phantom person maybe watching me, maybe not. Like, when do I know that I have to reboot everything that I've been doing? Like, we're all busy. We need more heads up.
It would just be nice to know, so you didn't have that pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, to be honest, something I did actually see, so Doom, what you've said with, you know, this particular issue, pair that with the increase in sub prices now, especially for Australians, which was announced before we were actually awake, which is just great timing. Like, it's not going to stop me, and I wouldn't imagine it's going to stop Tijka streaming either, but it certainly makes you feel guilty being like, hey guys, support my channel for like $9 now when we have a cost of living crisis. Thanks, guys.
It's too high. Like, we can't even afford, you know, Netflix for $15 a month. Like, it's just, there's so many subscription services. It's really hard to ask $9 a month. I don't sub to things for $9. Like,
and you have to pick and choose that, and you got to make sure, like, if you're a casual streamer, so I only stream once a week, and that's a lot of money to ask my followers to give, when all that they get from me is 1 stream a week. Whereas someone like you, Tijka, if you get back to your 4 days a week, that's more bang for their buck. And if you split it up, that's less money per stream than they're paying $9 just to see one or two. You know, it gets pretty crazy, and you're right, it is a bit cheeky on our end to be like, well, come support me. It's like, okay, but I'm trying to support my family with that sort of money. Like, now coffees are costing like $8. Like, everything is just going up, and entertainment
I'm the price of cheese.
Cheese,
please.
I'm lactose-free cheese price. I want you to know that, okay? I'm lactose-free cheese price.
It's like $11 for this much.
I know, like, you get to sniff it a little bit, and maybe you'll taste a smidge. Not much though.
And it'll be $5 a sniff, inhale. $5.50.
But don't worry, you get an emote.
Cheese. No, cheese is a luxury. But yeah, I feel bad because I want the community to, like, I want us to still remain a nice community, and like, I don't want anyone to ever feel pressured into subbing. It just, you know, just makes it harder.
I think at the end of the day as well, like, the best way you can support a creator is to share out their content. And if you do want to give them monetary support, give them a tip. That is when you can.
Make sure
you're that way inclined.
Yeah, look after yourself first, always. And then if you want to help, a tip.
Yes. So if you have decided that, you know, you want to, you know, only use, let's say, your Prime sub, the free one that you get. Well, it's not free because obviously you pay for it, but the bonus one that you get with that plan. And then outside of that, you'll tip when you can. I think that's probably a better way to support these content creators moving forward. But yeah, just doesn't feel, this news just doesn't feel good. Right. It doesn't feel, it feels still a bit icky. So I'm I'll be interested to see how it unfolds moving forward.
Yeah,
So Ellie,
we'll wait and see.
Yeah, if you guys
and-
get any
and then hope.
updates or anything.
Yeah, because I feel for like the ANZ workers that are gone now, and like, but yeah,
some of them still
hopefully-
aren't re-employed.
Yeah,
because it's really competitive out there. But yeah, anyway, so that was my hot news for the week.
It's good. Everyone, another way to support it's just in my mind. You should watch their YouTube videos, like this one.
Like this one.
Watch their adverts.
It doesn't. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to us. By the way,
well, that is genuinely something that's fantastic. Like having people actually go and follow your social media, even if you don't interact all the time.
Free.
See a dumb picture, go, oh yeah, you look a bit goofy. Do a like, scroll on. It's a good time.
Because that's what I do when I troll the internet. Oh, this guy looks goofy. I
get on my Instagram, right? I'm like, oh yeah, dude's being cute again. Solid. Oh, Tika's doing cool shit. Excellent. Oh, Ellie's looking adorable. Nice. And then I continue to look at cat pictures and some raccoons. You know? I've got my feed.
Wow.
I do think people forget that a lot of that sort of stuff does really help and is free. Like if you look on a lot of your views as opposed to your likes, there's a vast difference with a lot of things. And I think people are like, oh, one like, it's just me. Like it doesn't really make a difference. But if you think about it, if 100 people are thinking that's 100 likes that could have been on your post supporting you. And you know what comes from that is then brands want to work with you. Exactly. And so it's not the little guy that has to support it. We're not asking Joe Blow to like, all right, fork out $50 for me. That one like plus everybody's one like then gets the attention of really cool brands. And they're like, you know what, we'd love to work with you. And then that snowballs someone's career. So you're really just kind of high-fiving them as they go on their marathon. And then they might at the end, get to work with cool companies.
Yeah. That's absolutely, absolutely. Sure. And then that's how that will eventually financially support someone because the sponsors are paying the streamer.
And they can afford it.
Yes.
Because they know well, the thing is, they know the power of micro influencers?
Yeah, that's apparently what they're called now.
Yeah, micro and macro. Science,
Yeah, so are we that?
What's the smaller one? Is it micro or macro?
Micro.
Okay, yes, we are that one. Although Tijka might be slightly larger.
No, I think from my quick Google, they still count it as under like 10,000 followers.
It's under 10,
you're still a micro. Yeah.
If you're under 10,000, then you're micro. And then
we're just babies.
I don't have no money. I'm just a baby. I don't got no pockets. I don't know.
I wish, right? If I was just a baby, no bills for me. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just snacks.
Oh my god,
lactose-free snacks.
I hope.
You guys, I just want to say we have 599 subscribers. So
we're nearly there for 600.
Who's going to be 600?
Who wants to be 6?
Is that?
It's on YouTube.
Quick, guys, get on your alt accounts. Let's go. You know you want to.
Yeah, do it. Get on your alt. Wait, do people have alt?
No, I actually only have one YouTube account.
Yeah, I've only got one.
I have two. So I've got my personal and I've got my public one. But people will jump on my stream and they've got their normal name, right? And then they've got definitely not insert name. And I'm like, yeah, gosh, I wonder who that is. And they're like, oh, I'm just coming in here to offer an opinion. No, not at all. They're being funny. It's like Dave coming in. I've got a follower named Dave. Dave. And he'll have just Dave. He's absolutely.
I love how you say like Dave as if we know who you're talking about.
It's Dave.
Dave.
It's Dave.
I love Dave.
Actually, to be fair, right, Tijka does know who Dave is.
Yeah, I was like, is that Dave DeLama?
Yeah, you met Dave. But he'll jump on his old account and just say some sassy shit. It's a good time.
That's so funny.
Oh my god, Dolphin Pants. His second account that he made.
Dolphin, you did, yeah? Hey, the chat Dave.
Dolphin Pants knows what's up.
We're at 600! Yes! Oh my god, everybody. We got some cheers.
Y'all are on your way to 1,000.
Did you say cheers, Shaye, or did you say cheese? Because I heard cheese and I'm going to have some cheese.
You know what? I
I
said
heard
cheese,
cheese.
but can I switch it to cheese?
Cheese.
I like to switch. Everyone, support us by sending cheese. Thank you.
Colby is my favorite.
Mm.
Colby.
Lactose free, please. Thank you.
Nice.
How are
Oh.
we talking about subscribers and cheese at the same time? This
Well,
episode has
maybe
been
it's-
wild.
We're
You got
multitaskers.
Yeah, you got two ADHD
which is what we
trainers.
learnt from gaming.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you got the
Okay.
two spices.
I feel like I'm still at work. You're making me work for it these days.
You can't put us
Today.
together, whether you separate in different quarters.
This
in the
is the
classroom.
last time I make a suggestion. Sorry, I let Shaye make a guest suggestion.
I think Tika's a wonderful guest. I'm just a terrible nuisance. You know, it's not Tika's fault. That's me.
This has been calm, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I have. Oh, someone in the chat is asking Ellie, how's your cooking adventures going?
Yeah, if anyone's been following me on Instagram, the last 2 weeks, I've been cooking from this one cookbook that I have because I hate cooking. I hate it. I get angry. I swear. I keep threatening to do a Twitch stream about me rage cooking because I just swear at bacon and tomatoes. I don't know what it is. So I kind of challenged myself to make some recipes, and I've been posting on Instagram because I think it's been fun, and it's going good. It's going good. I've been working a lot of the evening, so I haven't been home quick enough to make dinner before I get too hangry. But this weekend, I'm going to be making some things. I just made some wontons, which was from scratch, which was really, really cool. It was really, really cool. So I'm very proud of myself. So
damn,
Could I volunteer as a taste tester?
oh yeah, I'll mail them on over to you. Just
Thank
ignore
you.
the mold, eat around it. And
Well,
that
I mean,
would be
considering
brilliant.
you know the standard of living at the moment in a lot of Queensland homes, it'll fit right in. Really,
It'll fit right
I'll just
in.
blend into the wall. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my weekend plans is a bit of gaming, but mainly cooking. So I don't want to say it ill, but I'm excited for it. Ill. Being happy about
Well,
cooking. Gross.
because we are great advice besties, BFFs.
It is true. We took a test.
Finally, a test that ends in something good.
To kind of before we start to finish off the episode, Tika, there is a question that I have for you while you maintain composure, gather yourself.
Yes.
What does it mean by being part of like being managed, like having your brand managed? So you're
it's wild,
part
right?
of legacy management. What is that? What happened and what is that?
Yeah. So legacy management, amazing human beings, very supportive. So being a part of it will be like they will help you reach out for sponsorships, and if they hear of anything, because managers will reach out to a management like Legacy, and then they'll reach out to me if it's something that I'm interested in. So it kind of, they do the reaching out both ways to brands, and then brands will reach out to them instead of individual creators. So it's just kind of like helps in a way to fast track it from brands. And yeah, so it's really cool. So they'll just kind of send me any information to see if I'm interested. They will also ask if I want them to reach out to anybody. They're just super supportive. Even if I just want any advice or information. So instead of a brand messaging me directly, they'll message the management. So they'll message Legacy. Yeah. And they can like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like it would take a lot off your plate. Like
it does. It definitely,
instead of having so many message pop-ups, trying to sort out which ones are like scams and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
Like that would sounds genuinely good.
It's really nice because you just they do the filtering for you, so they know what I like and who I want to partner with. So instead of getting like the random ones where it's not going to be me, like a shooter game will reach out and I'll be like, oh, that's not for me. Like they'll just filter it for me so I don't have to see it.
Cool.
Yeah. It's really, and it's wild though. I'm like, what do you mean a management team? Me? Okay. Yeah, no, they're amazing.
So how does it work? So do you pay them or do they take a percentage?
Like commission?
It's so that some of them work differently, but it's usually commission based.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. So a lot of management teams, it'll be commission based depending on what the brand is looking for.
So they're really invested in you succeeding, because then that means they succeed as an extension.
They succeed. Yeah, exactly. But you definitely got to make sure that you vibe with a management team that you connect with. So you don't want a management team who's going to look for like makeup brands, or if you're not into the makeup scene kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, sweet. Amazing. Yeah. That's really cool, because I see a lot of people are partnering with management teams, like Ace Creators has done a recent onboarding
like TikTok.
For TikTok, yes. So TikTok, they're working with TikTok to get creators onto the platform, to do more streaming on the platform. So that is another kind of management team, if you guys are seeing that. And I don't know. I've never considered it, because it's not something I do full time. But I think if I was a full time content creator, I probably would.
Yeah, if you find someone who you vibe with, absolutely. And I see Ace Creators on TikTok as well, and they look like they all vibe together so well. So it's really nice. So I'm guessing like TikTok would reach out to just Ace Creators, and then they'll reach out to the creators that they work with to see who's interested.
Yeah. Well, they actually they just did like a public call out. So but I tried. I wanted to go live on TikTok for the podcast, because I thought that would be really cool. But you need to do 3. No, you can get a special code.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can get a special code, a stream code.
Until you do something, until you go live a different way or something. I don't know.
No, there's you can there's a thing, apply to go live. It's on the web version of TikTok, and you can go in there and you can put in your code. So you don't need 1,000 followers if you do it that way, but you're signing a contract to stream at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
On TikTok.
Well, I suppose, those streams don't have to be the extent that, like, say, this podcast stream is, or like a Twitch stream. I've seen some people who genuinely, there's a t-shirt company that I follow that's actually managed by an artist. He'll jump on because he just needs like prompts. He's like, all right, guys, we're jumping on. Yeah. Prompts, and he'll do a couple of sketches and pop off.
I think it could work. Like maybe you did like get ready with me's before streams.
Yes,
or something
those are
like
really
that.
popular for streamers.
Or I don't know. Let's cook dinner or something and have a chat.
Rage cooking.
Yeah, I was like cooking. Ellie.
So it doesn't. I mean, unless they want you to play certain games. But I would assume that it's something like that. But like I said, I looked at it for us, but obviously we don't go live 3 times a week.
3 times.
It's hard.
I could replay the episode.
You could, but also we could do little, like, depending on if we can get to the account, we could do funny little things. I mean, I could have my adventures distributing rabies. Ellie could have her rage cooking, and you could have just triggering classroom things that, like, clapping and hands up and waterfall noises.
Like the ASMR, kind of like, how the people do the NPC ASMR?
Yes.
Teacher ASMR. Like, Tov, you are my class and I am your teacher.
No, because then people will cry. People will they won't be able to scroll past because they'll be busy crying.
People love to watch things that make them angry. Like, I watched this chick, like, pretending to be, like be mean to someone's girlfriend, and they're like the guy best friend. Anyway, it just
I hate them ones.
But I still watch them.
I know. It's just a video. At the moment, the one that's coming across my feed is the person at auditions that you absolutely hate, and they're just so arrogant and rude, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing here? I love the way you sing." Like, they just demean you, and I'm like, "It's just a video. It's just a video."
I'm getting a lot of like Reddit stories. Am I the asshole? And
and you click through them.
Like, what the trouble is, they're quite addictive, and I'm like, please stop coming up on my feed.
That's all I get on my feed at the moment, Shaye, is like that. Like, what's the scariest thing you've ever experienced? Like, I get a lot of those ones, and I'm like, oh, come on, then.
Well, if you insist.
We're just trying to make ourselves angry, aren't we? Like, we could scroll, but
maybe look, if you guys keep going this way, we'll end up sinking our cycles, and no one wants that, especially our viewers.
anger.
No, if you think about it, right, you get all the bad stuff out at once, and then it's all good.
Then it'll be good.
You know,
although
look at the positives.
We haven't had a fight on the podcast yet.
Oh, we're allowed to do that.
Ding,
Oh,
ding,
boy.
ding, red corner.
No,
Red
don't.
corner.
Shaye.
Gosh, controversial opinions. Oh gosh, the celery is evil and lame, and what's that other one that tastes like
I
garbage?
agree with that.
Oh, okay, that wasn't very fighty. I'm
Beetroot.
sorry, I'll try again.
That tastes like
No,
dirt.
the coriander is heinous.
It's rubbish.
I'm not. Oh, okay, well.
Pickles are great. There you go.
Oh no,
That's
pickles are
controversial.
Macca's
Love
pickles
pickles.
bad. Normal pickles not so bad.
What?
Do you know
Pickles,
cucumbers
yeah.
are pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ruined
Gherkins.
them. It was sad. It's like when you turn a grape into a
I love
sultana
them.
and you just ruin
No,
it.
Tomatoes
I
are
love
fruit.
them. They're floppy
Tomatoes are
and
fruit.
salty.
I did used to eat them like an apple, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Tika's like, oh.
They really
has
is
seeds.
controversial.
Has seeds inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But,
Yeah,
but then so
true.
does cucumber.
I love cucumber.
Oh,
Cucumbers-
stop. No, no.
We've upset the guest. Oh no.
I'm leaving.
I'm
Tika's
leaving.
like, I don't know why I agreed to this. I'm not coming back.
I am leaving. I'm quitting. I quit YouTube. I quit Twitch. I'm not a gamer
We've
anymore.
exploded her
Retirement
brain.
Oh, no.
My whole life's been a lie.
My cucumber life is alive.
Tika's gonna turn off the camera and just
Just one of these. Like.
All right, we got to get out of here. All right. We,
Okay, we could talk forever. But yeah, thank you all for having me. It's been great
Yes.
to just kind of like, I know we weren't like super serious into subjects, but it's been great to just kind of like chat as gamers and sharing
Yes.
experiences and how it you know, it always does correlate with our gaming life in real life. So yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Oh, you are so totally welcome. And despite my earlier comments, Shaye, it's okay. Like, you can invite people, but I must vet them first, and you must behave better next time.
well, I have like another guest. It's definitely not Tika. They're very similar looking to Tika, but they have a moustache.
I was gonna say it's Tika with a moustache. I mean, they look.
No,
like
it's not
Tika
Tika.
with a
It's not-
moustache.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, they
Oh, look,
not-
look, they appeared.
This is not it. Okay. Tika, what are you up to this week? Any news you want to tell us about?
So this week I am continuing my Skull and Bones adventures, but I'm also working hard outside of like gaming to get my setup ready to return back to Just Dance streams. So that's the goal. I miss dancing. I miss streaming Just Dance.
Yes.
The season 1 has already started, so I'm late. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working hard on this week coming up and the beginning of next week. So just getting back into the dancing.
Yes. And Tika, you stream earlier now, don't you? Because you've moved.
Well, I tried an early stream today, like at 10 a.m., which was great. So trying to, because it's my day off work, try and like get up in the morning so I'm not sleeping all day. But yeah, my nighttime streams have turned earlier because there's a 3-hour difference between Perth and Melbourne, which is insane. So it completely changes everything because that's a whole stream length. Like,
It is.
Totally.
yeah. So still finding my way in that with stream times and what I can and can't do from Melbourne now, because it's even though it's 3 hours, it does change things quite a bit. So yeah.
Amazing. Well, check out her link tree. I've put it in the chat, and you can find all her links there. And yeah, again, amazing to have you on. Thank you so much for coming. Shaye, what are you up to this week? More masters goodness?
Yeah, but I won't think about it for a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
You know, there's immediately an assessment in week 2, and I just don't. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, there's no chill. There's no chill.
Diagnostic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna cry. But no, other than that, I'm gonna be using my streaming as a coping mechanism as per usual. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. As you guys know, I hold a big girl job during the day, and unfortunately that big girl job does mean that I have to hold in a lot of ADHD energy. And so I get on stream and I am chaos. So I'm gonna use that chaos this week.
Kraken.
Oh, yes. So yeah, no, this week, guys, as per usual, it's going to be a Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday stream. We have so much coming up in March. holy crap, I've got like a community TFT competition coming up, which we do every couple of months, and it's just such a bunch of fun. Everybody can enter, guys. It doesn't matter like what skill level. I don't care if you've never looked at it before. It's fine. And then I've actually got my anniversary coming up for affiliate. It is my 4-year. It's my 4-year affiliate anniversary. So
Yay.
I know, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do for that, but it exists.
Something to do with the number 4.
A cupcake.
I like cupcakes. 4 raccoons.
A balloon.
Oh, maybe I just should get 2 more cats. Make it 4.
Perfect. I'm here for that plan.
One of them is a raccoon with whiskers. That's fine. And then, gosh, after that, it's obviously Stardew Valley. The update is coming out on the 19th. So we're starting a new save there. I'm gonna have to see if I can rope in Tijka again, because that was wild last time. So new map, all that kind of thing. And then later in the month, I actually have a new release for my company. Our new release of shirts is coming out. So March is kind of busy.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to release a roadmap on my Twitter for me. I needed to release a Shaye roadmap for this month. That's insane.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that, because that's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, heck yeah. Get
I'll
it,
let you know if I
Shaye.
survive.
We'll come pick you up. It's fine.
Please.
Bring
cake
totally.
and booze.
We'll bring cheese.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and cheese. Oh my
Cheese
god, we
and
would have the
wine.
best.
And we're back to the cheese. Ellie, what are you up to this week?
I think Ellie's
Not
hungry.
eating cheese, apparently. I think I might give Helldivers a go. I won't use that as an opening of another topic. Maybe we'll discuss Helldivers next week. But everyone's been ranting and raving, and I've had a little squiz on a few of my other friends playing it, and I'm getting harassed to come play it. So there's that.
Love that.
And also the new Fortnite season. Yes, it does start at the end of the week. So I really look forward to that, because controversially, the Fortnite Queen hasn't been loving this current season. So I'm just really hoping that it gets better next season, because it's a bit of an L this season. I'm not gonna lie. So
is that something that's happening in a lot of competitive games? See, this season currently happening in League as well is not a vibe. Is that just like competitive games at the moment?
It must be. It must just be a vibe that's just hit a lot of. Maybe it's all these like game jobs getting wiki wacky, but
Everyone's
maybe
depressed.
it's just I think it's just translating through the games, perhaps, but it's just not hitting it, and it's quite sad when your comfort game isn't comforting,
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm high hopes for next stream with some cheese.
jeez.
Don't tell Doomcutie.
Okay.
Everyone's getting fired.
Yeah, you'll find. I'll be doing a special announcement over on across my socials. Oh,
Doomcutie's releasing their own kind of cheese. It's going to be beautiful.
That's kinda weird, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean, people release coffee,
You could call
The
it
coffee's
gamer
been done.
cheese.
No.
No?
there's-
What okay was that?
No, we're not calling it that. I love it, Tijka. I love it's definitely in the maybe pile, but we're gonna
maybe not
keep
pile.
brainstorming.
No,
to the bottom of the maybe.
I did. This is veering into something else now, but I did see. Is it Amaranth? She.
Oh gosh.
Her
What is
yeast-
she up to now?
No, what is she? No, you said the word
Her
yeast. What are you
yeast.
doing?
Her yeast for beer,
It takes me a
Oh.
while.
Okay, cool. All right.
but
Yeah.
it's her yeast.
Oh.
No.
You meant like
Her
the- oh,
bacterias.
right.
womanly
Good.
Bacteria. Anyway,
Wow, I
so
love
that is
gaming.
actually a thing.
Look, a squirrel.
Oh my god, it's me. I'm the squirrel. Hello, everybody.
Did you see that?
Oh
boy.
my. Oh, this has been. Thank you so much, chat. You've been amazing. And if you're listening to this
Holding on for the
and
ride.
not seeing the facial expressions or the chat, or you're probably very confused, and I'm very
and or lucky.
very
Maybe
sorry.
get alarmed.
Look, we're all fine, okay? We're fine. This is fine. we left the rails like an hour and 10 minutes ago.
I just want to point this out, right? Chat is asking, can I unlearn that?
Can we all?
Perhaps a knock to the head will alter your long-term memory. But
I think it's a short term you want altered.
We could just distract ourselves with games.
Right.
Love that.
Coping mechanisms. Let's go.
Yeah.
The chat is too encouraging, and Shaye and Tijka are just like bouncing off each other, and Ellie's joining in, and I don't like it. Okay, I will have order. All right, lovelies. We will see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Be good to one another, and game safe and well.
Yeah.
Bye.
You
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.